All right, guys, we're trying. Well, it's live here.
On what? All of it?
I think. Nope, not Facebook. YouTube is.
Yep.
We back? It's hilarious. I think we're up. We are. YouTube's working. Facebook's still down. Sorry. That was awesome. Oh. Sheldon, we think we're working?
Yep.
Are we back?
On YouTube, yes.
We are back. Guess who's back?
All right. Here we go. Oh! Who's that crazy looking guy? All right, folks, here we are. We got this. We are in hour 22. Now, we are off a little, but we nobody knows that because nobody looks at the schedule other than us. Alan, our project manager, he looks at it. But, folks, we're back. Love it. We love you, too. We are rocking. We're going in with a we're where we had left off. As I was giving props to 5 Stories, and their generosity and their help, because not only we love everything they have and what they do, and we really wanted to see if we've always wanted to have a nice sponsor, and we enjoy. We didn't want to just have somebody to have somebody, so what we did is ask them if they would be willing to provide us with some delicious spirits. And not only did they say, yes, we will do that, and we've used quite a bit throughout the day and had some fantastic cocktails, but they also said that they would also like to donate some money. Alcohol and money. That's not a bad day. So to thank them for that, one of the things we wanted to do was turn around and do a cocktail because they actually have some specialty cocktails there that they do. And the one that we wanted to do is actually one of the bartenders. So all the bartenders there, I think, get an opportunity to try to create their own cocktail. And we tried this one, and it's awesome. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some other great cocktails. Carly has a great cocktail. The problem is that some of the cocktails use outside spirits, and we really wanted to capture one of 5 Stories spirits. By the way, not to complicate this, but Northern Row is the brewery, and under that umbrella, they have a distillery called 5 Stories. 5 Stories, there's a couple mentions on their site of where the name came from. First of all, the more literal is the building is actually 5 stories. Now, that may not seem like a big deal, but that is the tallest building in over the Rhine. That's here in Cincinnati that they're in. So that's the tallest building in OTR. The second thing is they have a little saying, and you can see it in various spots in their brewery distillery, and that is all outcasts are welcome. And that's kind of a little motto that they have. So all outcasts are welcome. And further, they say everyone has a story or five. And I do believe that. I think everybody has probably 5 stories out there. So we are going to crack into their. Oh, this one might actually. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, the last one was a little tough to get to, Alan. This one is perfect. So we're going to open up this nice bottle. This is a botanical gin that they make. And again, as someone who's a big fan of gin, theirs is quite nice. She made this cocktail for us. I hope I can do it justice because she did a great job with it, and I'm going to do my best. So here we go. Ree, I'm going to try to make your Ree's Blue Who cocktail. Per her directions, handwritten notes for me to do. Step 1, throw in. Hey, Shelbs, I need my cutting board back. We're going to put in the muddler, I think is also. No, I have that. Never mind, I see it. So we're going to go in with some.
I don't have the cutting board. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't see it.
No, it's fine. We're going to go with our blueberries. Then we are about to dig in and cut up some lemon, which we will put in there as well. This is my basil, right?
Yep, I can get more if you need it.
No, it's perfect. Here, take that.
And I brought these.
Yeah, perfect. Lemon, perfect.
Smell it.
Yeah, you can smell it.
Yep.
So we're going to muddle all of this together, but we're going to come in first with, she likes to put a slice of lemon on top. Then she likes to put in a ½ ounce on top of that of some freshly squeezed lemon juice.
Did you say basil or mint?
Basil.
Sounds like mint.
No. That's basil, for sure.
I think there is mint back.
There is mint in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it right behind it.
So we're going to go ½ ounce of lemon juice. Then we're going to go ½ ounce of simple syrup. Then we're going to go a couple basil leaves. Boom. And we're going to muddle. And she had said little extra blueberries don't hurt. She likes that. Then, in this concoction right here, we are now going to add some Germain. So, Saint Germain, we're going to add ½ ounce. And then into their gin we go. 1.5 of their botanical gin. And then I'm going to add a little ice. And we are going to stir, muddle, mix,
Stir.
shake.
Shake.
Sorry. I know, I'm saying a lot of different words and I don't mean any of them.
Stir, muddle, mix.
So,
shake.
This drink, it's just powerful, fresh, like the lemon, the basil, very fragrant, and then the botanical gin on top of all that. It's amazing. Then I believe shake and strain, and I'm pretty sure she did a. There it is. And then, Shelby, you coming for this one? There's that. And last but not least, we're going to serve that with a lemon zest. Oh, there it is. And coming in. You guys know the trick. Get this one again. There it is. The perfect. Perfect lemon twist. There it is. Oh. Now, Ree, don't hate me, but I have to do one last thing to this. I've got to add our little emergency. I think that citrus will work well with it, because emergency also popular in the cordial world, at least mine. Oh, yes. Again, people underestimate how hard it is to create a really good cocktail. That's a rockin' one. That is solid, easy, good drink, not too powerful, smooth. Shelby, do you want to try?
No, that one's all you.
All right.
I got it.
I know. Alan, would you like to give it a try?
Sure, I'll try.
Here you go.
Yeah.
It's rocking. And,
I'm willing to try a sample.
oh, here, let the man try.
Oh, it's not bad. You can have it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm.
Let's,
Want me to
You want
grab
some?
a little cup or
No, go ahead.
Oh, you're
Finish it
sure.
up. Take. Oh,
Anybody
gosh, yeah.
mind?
I'm
Sure.
Yeah.
still on my natty.
All right. Thank you.
Give it a try. That's up your alley, I
That
bet.
is good.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah. It's a.
Thank you.
Absolutely. It's a good, solid drink, and perfect. And it's a perfect shout out because they are a perfect, solid partner. Again, helping us out, getting us to that next level. And yeah, that was fantastic. Oh yeah. So we're rolling.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we got a book. I'll have to take. We'll hand deliver this. You know, I think we've given one down there, but I know we didn't give one to Ree, and we'll probably bring a second one down. But let's let's do this. You ready?
Sure.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by.
Hey,
That's perfect.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for the treat.
Absolutely.
He's got a soccer game.
Thanks for the cocktail lesson.
We gotta go back to River's Edge. Ben's playing now.
Oh.
I wish him luck.
See you, Paul.
Hey, see Joe. Thanks for swinging by again, man.
Brother. All right.
We'll be we're still here till 8, but after that the doors will be locked. I'll be out. I hope.
Thanks, Paul.
Hey, absolutely. See you, Sean. Hey guys, thanks for donating. Seriously.
Anytime. Thanks for everything you guys do.
Absolutely.
Have a good one. See you, Joe.
See you, hon.
So
Have a good one.
maybe you can find some inspiration in these classics. Cheers. Oh, so there you go. So we'll get that one down to them. Oh, yeah, thank you. What do we?
We're at number 43,
Holy cow!
which is a good trust.
Yeah, coming out.
You probably want me to roll this down to 22 now?
What do you mean? We're 22. I've already moved it.
Oh, okay.
We're in hour 22.
Yeah,
Oh, we're gonna put all
we're
three
gonna
in.
squeeze.
Yeah, we're fine. We'll just keep going. We don't
Yeah,
have to end everything at the hour. That was
Alright.
just yeah, we're good.
Are you need that cleaned for
I
the back
do.
for the next one?
We'll take that's gone. I'll get too much, I think, glassware and stuff. Get rid of that.
Is that good? No,
Yeah.
that's not good. That's
No.
good. We'll keep that. Okay. So,
Awesome. All right. Folks, we're just getting ready for the next round. Should be able to roll. Boom, boom. All right, folks, hold on. We're still here. We may need some call-ins here. You don't know what? Oh, it'll be done. Oh, it'll be perfect. Here's the thing. I know this. Towards the end, these ones are going to do that. So instead, stretch the that'll be hard. Right. So something need to change.
I think Craig had your t-shirt.
Yeah, you got it already.
on the edge of the couch.
What's that?
It's on the edge of the couch.
Ah, thank you, sir. All right. Woo. All right, here we are, for folks. We're hanging in. We're pushing it to the end, folks. Round the corner. We still up and rolling on
We are ready.
the YouTube.
Yep.
Andy's drink.
Yeah, this is it.
Do you need this?
I'll take it all. All right. So let's get ready. Let's get cleaned up a little bit. We are. Do we make the turn to the last page? Hold on, I need the last page, folks. We're docking them down.
Where'd you go?
I went up and lay down in Chloe's bed, but
Better use that. All right, we're back. I know it has been a bumpy end. You know what's funny is I really thought the middle of the night would be the hardest part. You know, and in some ways it was. But here we are, right at the end. Facebook is not cooperating. Shame on you, Facebook. YouTube's hanging in there, although we had our issue there. But we're on the final run. It's the sprint home. It's 4:30. We've got about 3 hours left, which seems like should be easy. And then in that 3 hours, we've got about 7 cocktails to do. 4, 5, maybe 8. Whatever. Semantics. We're going to get them done. But we got to get to 50 cocktails in 24 hours. Now, here is something that's funny, Alan, in the grand scheme of things. In doing math right now, it's 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. 1 hour, right?
Yes.
Where does 24 hours actually end?
Well, there's 24 hours in a day. So
7 to 7.
7 to 7.
So are we actually going
Yeah.
25 hours?
Yeah. So that's why we gotta.
We should be finishing at 7.
So
our last hour, our 24th hour, we actually should be wrapping up in 2.5 hours.
Yes, and we can do it.
We can do it, yeah, and that is 24 hours.
That's 24 hours.
We're not cheating anybody. We're not changing anything. We are hitting it right where it needs to be. 24 hours. If I can get an amen from somebody,
Amen.
maybe get even an amen via phone call. We haven't heard from anybody in a while, and you know what? I may need a cup of coffee. I may need something. I got 2.5 hours, so I know I can do it. I can dig deep, but for now,
I think Andy needs to call us back.
yeah, maybe. Well, we got his drink, so Andy, you're up, and this is the drink, Good Trust. Now, this is another neat one, and I got to tell you, it's a really, really interesting world that we live in. And this is another one of those companies that has basically seen an issue involved in this, our death. And, you know, what's funny is so many of us think about death as this physical process, but there's a digital side to death as well. You know, it's like, what happens to all your stuff, you know? You know, I mean, think about this. You die. Shelby, I'm about to talk to Alan about this. This is the worst person in the world to talk about a digital footprint. So I'm literally sitting in a room with somebody who takes great pride in the fact that he has 0 to maybe 10% of a digital footprint.
Correct.
So this is probably nothing to be. But for most people, you think about all these accounts, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and the idea of what happens to all of those when you die. That's a process of turning those over, and it's not easy. I know on the legal side, I've dealt with this on several issues. Places like YouTube right now and Twitch. It's not as easy to go in there. So unless somebody can go in and actually manipulate or have your logins and all your passwords, which we typically don't have those connections, they can't do it. But more so, some of these sites now, Facebook, for example, they have a memorialization option when you die if you set it up properly. Meaning, and I've fallen for this one, while I like to think I hear everything and know what's going on, I've had friend of a friends who have died. And then, of course, on Facebook, one of the greatest features that I love is when it reminds me, hey, don't forget, it's their birthday. Well, if you don't have the settings set right and you die, that'll still push out. So if people didn't hear, hey, Paul died. How'd he die? Cocktail show. Yeah, 24 hours. Stupid SOB. But the point is, if I don't have those settings in place and my birthday hits, people are like, hey, happy birthday. Man, haven't seen you while all's well. It's not well. I'm dead. And then family sees that. It can be hard. It's a rough thing. So this company actually has filled this space to help people kind of create this.
Sorry, did you say that again?
No, I won't, Siri. I will not say it again. I'm barely able to say things one time right now. So the idea is they've found this spot where they can help people plan so that when they do die, everything can be safe and secure and transition. Basically have all those passwords, have everything, and then have it released to the proper person. It's an amazing thing. So I just know that that's out there. Now, when Andy and I talked last Atlantic City, so I got a couple of people at Atlantic City to talk about all their stuff. We talked about options of what he might want as a cocktail for this company, where he's currently where he's working and helping them, and he said rum, and he's like, that's a good drink, that's a classic drink, and I agree, and it's this idea of this is what we build on, and I said, well, if we're gonna do rum, to me, there's one truly classic rum drink, and that's a daiquiri. The daiquiri is tried and true, and the problem is that much like I'm gonna weave this together. A lot of people just think when you die, all this stuff just happens. It works. It's fine, and that's not how it works. It's not what you think it is. And the daiquiri, I think, is a cocktail that most people don't actually. It's not what they think it is. The daiquiri is not. Most people think of a daiquiri, they think, oh, strawberry and banana and pineapple and mango. Yeah, it is a daiquiri, but that is not the true daiquiri, which is what I want to share with you today. So, where did the daiquiri come from? So this is an old cocktail, 1898, Jennings Cox. He's a mining supervisor, and he mixes up Bacardi rum, lime, and sugar for a big party, and everybody loves it. And from that moment, it was that quick that's the daiquiri. Well, how did it get its name? The mining town where he was when he did this was Daiquiri. That was the name of the town. And it became a hit. It quickly became a Havana staple. Well, fast forward. Well, then, okay, how did it get to the USA? Well, 10 years later, fast forward, and we have Navy Admiral Lucius W. Johnson. And he is in Havana, has one, falls in love with it, and he takes it back and introduces it to D.C. at the Army and Navy Club. And it is that quickly, because it's a true daiquiri. It takes off and it's fine. Josh may be swinging over still. He get caught up in his, yeah. But I told him it's just us, so I told him not to sweat it either. So anyway, that's it. It's that simple. So basically a true daiquiri is rum, citrus, sugar, and lime. You really can't, there's a lot of variations. There's a lot of things. But when it comes down to it, that's the classic. And so we're going to basically, this is one of the most classic daiquiris out there, and let's go for it. So we need rum. Yeah, let's do it, because this is the ultimate test of a good rum. Is, let's see, there's 5 stories.
Put it up.
Yeah, let's. I want to push them. I want to see what kind of daiquiri we can make with this bad boy. So 2 ounces. Then coming in, half an ounce of maraschino liqueur. Now, we haven't brought this out yet today. Now, we had the Luxardo Cherries. Maraschino liqueur, a lot of people think, oh, it's cherry. I'm going to pour this out. You're going to think it's going to be red. You're going to think that this is some basically syrupy kind of drink. But if you take a look, it's clear. It's thin. And so maraschino liqueur is actually made with the pits. And it's got a kind of a little bit of a bitter taste to it. But it's key for a good... Uh-oh. Got somebody. Got it.
Someone's too polite.
And then we're going to come in with... uh-oh. Oh, shoot. My God. She's on it. We're going to go with grapefruit, 3/4 ounce. And I'm going to guess that that's going to be about that. Let's see how close we can get.
I think he's coming to the forge.
Jeez. Somebody's here.
I think they delivered mail on Sunday.
Huh?
I think they were delivering mail right now.
And then we're also going to come in with 3/4 ounce lime juice. So get our lime. I guess that's going to be about a half. Woo! That was a good one. Hey, what's up? We got somebody, Josh. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? How you?
Good, man. Have a seat.
All right.
Yeah. Just you?
God, no. I got my wife, my little man, and then Naomi had a game earlier. We just came from St. Ursula.
Oh,
That's
my
where
God.
our game
That's
was.
awesome, man. Well, have a seat, man. You're just in time. You're about to get a cocktail.
All right. I'm okay with that.
Just
Yeah.
in time.
So there it is. That is it, folks. That is a true. Oh, I love it. I love visitors. How are you? I've not seen you at a soccer game. How are you? I like your hat.
How you feeling?
Good, man. Yeah, we're trying to stay awake. We're doing all right. So we're going classic daiquiri.
Okay.
So this is old school. This is like 1898 original daiquiri. Basically, all it is is basically we've got rum, lime, sugar. Now this one, what we've done is, Denver.
Nice.
Oh man.
Hey you,
Hi.
how are you? How'd you do?
We won.
Nice. Score any?
No, I played
Defense, I do. That's what I.
Why?
Yeah, I know, right? It's cold.
We're up on the screen.
Denver.
Huh?
Never mind.
Go. Come on, go.
Uh-oh.
Grab him, man.
Oh, you want to be there?
No, grab him, just in case. There's
Yeah.
too much stuff going on.
Denver, come here.
I don't want to ruin anything.
He knocked the camera off on him.
Did he?
Denver.
Who did? Denver?
Easy.
See?
We back?
We are.
Okay.
Easy. Denver. He loves little ones so much.
Man, I don't want to break this. Oh, there we go.
That's
Woo.
his favorite toy.
A little too much shaking, apparently.
Playing with it.
And then we'll come in.
He's just playing with it. Easy. Easy.
So that is a classic daiquiri. Not going to be the sweet kind of daiquiri that a lot of people tend to think of, but we'll, of course, emergency. You know, everyone, baby. That's what's keeping me up for 12 hours, 13 hours, 14, whatever number we're
I
on.
still can't believe you're doing this.
Now,
It's insane.
before I hand that over, I got to make sure that it's safe to drink. Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's his favorite toy. So he's like, what are you doing?
So,
Like his
the true daiquiri,
He won't
you'll taste the rum, and it's tart. That grapefruit, there's maraschino liqueur in here, which is kind of got that bitter, almost a kind of an almond flavor. But folks, when you go in and you get a daiquiri, that's what it's supposed to look like. That's
Thank you.
see what you think. It's a different. I don't want to say that it's an acquired taste, but it's not going to be your typical like.
It's good.
Yeah,
Seriously, yeah.
and but it's oh,
This is actually good.
well, oh, here we go. Oh, that was. I thought it felt like a lot more. You want to try it though? So there it is. As we go down this road, that's a classic daiquiri. Simple, clean, easy. If Hemingway were to get one, this is how he would do it. You can put in simple syrup, sweeten it up. But Hemingway never did that. He was a believer that it was, he's diabetic, so he had to choose his poison, and his poison was all the alcohol, not any of the sugar. But that's one way to do it. And a lot of people will say, why isn't it frozen? And that's because 1930s, the El Floridita and Constante Republica, they never made it frozen. They left those out. It was poured in a glass. That's how you drank it. That's classic, and that's what we're going to do tonight. So what do you think? Should we go for another one?
Another what?
Another cocktail.
Let's do it.
Keep rolling.
Absolutely.
We're at we have.
You want to
Let's
do
see.
a book or no?
Oh yeah. We do. I got to do a book. Yeah. Thank you, man. Don't let me. Yeah. Here we go. Hold on. Let me get the pen. All right. Let's see what we got. Ready?
Sure.
Let's try it.
This is good music.
Andy.
I laugh.
Thank you
Yeah.
for
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
trusting us. And enjoying a great cocktail. That's some good trust. Cheers. Yeah, I like this idea of what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's good trust, save everything, and ultimately means you got no problems.
Absolutely.
Not a one problem.
Not a one.
Oh, you're ready for this one.
Yeah.
This is
Mine.
hers. She is called dibs. Well, I will say this: it is definitely one that I can do. Oh, that's right. Yep, done.
Are you still muted right now?
Oh, it's okay.
Just so
we
you
just
know,
can't have the
this
TV on
is
for the
Twitch. It is live,
Oh, okay.
and it is not muted, but there's nobody on
Yeah, I don't show me. We watch it in the garage every now and then.
I watch his on Sundays, or if I can't watch it, I'll watch it on Monday or Tuesday. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'll try to watch it.
We're the only ones, so it's fine. But we had 7 people on there earlier,
Right.
which is good for Twitch.
I mean,
It's a different angle.
Oh, okay.
So,
Hi, buddy.
it's definitely not what I was expecting out of a daiquiri.
Yeah. No, it's not bad though.
Good, yeah.
It's something that you can't chug or just keep. No, you have to sip on this.
Yeah, that's a sipper for
That
sure.
definitely-
Dude. Yeah.
I try to take like 2 drinks real quick, and it's like, all right,
All right, well, we're gonna slow.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna slow this one down.
all right.
Are you tired a little bit, or?
Yeah, I think so. I'm beyond it. So you can put it on live. Are we on live? All right. Yeah.
What was the hitting point for you? Like the struggling point, like where you were just like, I don't know.
Yeah, probably around 3:34. That 4 to 6 was.
That was brutal.
It was
I mean, I was
brutal.
I
sleeping,
stayed up
but it
to
was brutal.
1:30, and I was like, I'm getting off. I'm
Yeah,
tired.
it was. Yeah, we're talking with Josh here. He stopped by another from soccer team. There you are. Hi, Josh.
Hi.
And just asking, tired. So we're beyond tired. The only good thing is that we have secured, and we did say it was a 24-hour cocktail, and we're gonna go 24 hours.
Right.
So we will end at 7, and we will get all 50 cocktails in.
We better bolt.
We better
roll then.
We better roll.
We
He's
better
worried
roll.
about getting it
How many
done.
more?
But I can't stop early. We got to go all the way to 7.
We will absolutely.
So we will be. I promise you, I will time this thing. It will be so freaking smooth. Fantastic.
All right.
So so this one, I think we've got a.
What?
They do.
Oh man!
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
I was
We
gonna
got a
no,
donation.
we were gonna call in, and my wife, she was like, "Why? You're like down the street.
That's
Just wait."
awesome, man. Thank you very much.
No
Thank
problem,
you. We
Is it Andy? What?
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, Josh.
Josh.
And yeah, unnecessary, but awesome. Thank you very
no
much. But yeah, back to when did the wheels? And I don't know if the wheels have fallen off. Probably the only thing that slowed it down was when we had technical difficulties.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Facebook got screwed up.
What time was that?
Maybe an hour ago. Hour and a half
Oh,
ago.
okay.
Yeah, and we were rolling really well, and then that happened. We kind of lost
We were
20
on
minutes
time.
trying to fix it, and we just kind of sat and talked. What was funny is we had somebody who they wanted their cocktail. They just wanted a natty light. and it's a buddy of ours, and I'm like, you know what? That's perfect. I put it right there, and that's when it all fell off the wheels. I mean, everything has been complicated, bottles and stuff. and it was,
There it
and
was.
everything went
And you did the drink wrong.
And I didn't drink wrong. I poured it in a
Poured it in
glass.
the glass.
And
Nobody pours a natty light in a glass.
he called up. He's like, "What are you doing? You can't pour that. You do not pour Natty Light out of the can. You just drink it." I said, "I'm just trying to class it up, man. I'm trying to get you a glassware, man. I gotta put it in something." So
let it roll off the boat hull into your mouth.
Yeah, jeez.
In the glass, man.
So, all right. Yeah, we got a sponsor on this one.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, 44. There it is, Radel Funeral Home. Yeah, literally right around the corner. Well, I guess not literally right around. I mean, if it's a big corner, but a mile. Well, we have.
There you go.
Yeah, we got a call. Caller line 1. Caller number 10. You win the concert tickets. It's the all the live hits from the Blue Monkey Quarantina. So, who do we got? Hey, long time no here. Derek Bales and Michelle, I'm guessing. Just taking a guess, but how are you? Oh, you know us. I mean, what else would I do over the weekend but just stay up all for 24 hours and drink? Why not? It's just 24 hours. So, what have you two been up to? Well, you know, my business. That's what happens.
We're gonna wrap up.
Yeah.
It's been good. So, yeah, it's going good for us.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad you're still watching. Unless you're calling to complain and say to shut it down.
That's a different number.
Yeah, we have a complaint line we can put you in touch with.
867-5309.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
Yeah, fair.
So we've been kind of watching off and on for the past 24 hours. It's amazing at the people that called in and the drinks you've been making. And what I don't understand is how you are still awake and standing.
Yeah. You may have missed. I did explain in one episode that I do have some shoes back here that are screwed down to the floor, so it allows me to, kind of basically move back and forth without, So I literally can't fall over. But besides that, yeah, at any point I could fall asleep while I was talking, which I think could make an interesting show. I'll close my eyes and be like, so
It'd be great.
the next part of that.
I
No,
really was waiting for it. I really was.
but so far so good, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I appreciate it.
We're just calling to report in that we made 4 different donations on cookdrive.org.
4.
Wow.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, break it down for us.
We did one from the Bales Funeral Home. We did one from Trouble Memory Gardens Funeral Home. One personally from Michelle and I, and then the last one was from Michelle's nonprofit.
Wow.
So, grand total altogether, we put in $1,200.
Whoa! Holy cow!
Wow.
If I was sober, I would drive up and deliver a cocktail. But that's probably, I don't know that $1,200 would cover that sort of damage. So we'll stay back. You have busted us over the 5,000. I'm looking at it. We are now at $6,760 just from people that have called in and donated money.
Wow.
Just to you, talking to you.
Yeah.
Not who have not talked to you, just people who talked to you.
What's the overall?
That is amazing.
Yeah, we are probably pushing. Yeah, we're well over 40, and yeah, it's been a great year. I mean, the love, the support. And I'll be honest, this is what I have to do once every week to get donation. I'm just kidding. No. Everybody's room's like, what the frick is he talking about once every week? No, I do believe that I could probably talk myself into this and maybe do it one more time next year. But I told Chovy, I said, if we do it again, you got to make it a little bit better. How do you do it? 36 hours? 48 hours?
12 hours against that.
50 cocktails, 12 hours.
50 cocktails, 12 hours.
No, we'll get 75 cocktails in 24 hours. We can do it. We can do it. I think we can do it. We just got to plan. It's all about the planning. We did pretty good. Yeah, more pouring, less talking. That's hard to believe. Basically, I've just done a 24-hour Con Ed class. Well, I'm about to. I got 2 hours left. 2 hours. Oh, we are. We're right at the.
Yeah, we're right at.
We're right at the switch. Holy cow!
And Christina came to represent the next drink after this one.
Oh, I love it.
Hey, Nikki.
We got people rolling back in. We got people calling in. This is fantastic. People stopping by. It makes it easy. I just got to get all of you folks to come in at 3 in the morning next year. Yeah. All right, maybe that won't happen. But Derek, Michelle, that is beyond generous. I mean, that is huge. Stuff like that takes us to a whole nother level. I mean, it really, really does. So, thank you very much.
Hey, you're welcome. I mean, you put up with us for plus years, so I figured that's the least we could do.
Well, yeah, beyond necessary, but thank you very much. It's appreciated.
Hi, Denver.
You're very welcome.
Oh, do you have a playmate, Denver?
I hope you're going to get some rest tonight.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I may not even make it upstairs.
We actually are delivering coats tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, we do. We're delivering coats tomorrow.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot.
Afternoon.
Hey, we got people who's coming back. So, but yes, we actually are going to make one of our first deliveries of coats tomorrow.
Tomorrow afternoon. Yep.
Yep. So we will rest up though before that happens.
Well, all right. Well, I just wanted to call in and say hi and let you know what's going on. And,
That is amazing.
you guys be careful.
We will.
We'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you so much, you guys. That's fantastic.
That is
Thank
the
you.
largest single donation.
Wow.
All right. See you. See you soon.
Yours is huge too. Thank you.
It's what we can do.
Hey, it's every bit. I mean, they're blessed that they have a few businesses and a charity, and man, to share that, that's awesome. So,
Holy cow, yeah.
I'm supposed to make a cocktail now, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, here we are.
For
We are 44. We are Radel Funeral Home. So they're right around the corner.
Wait for this one.
And shout out. So this is actually, in my world of all the places and things I've done, one of the first funeral homes I worked at. So this is not only one of the first funeral homes I worked at, this is the funeral home that allowed me to go to law school, to then go into death care, then to do what I'm doing. So this was really probably the biggest stepping stone that I had. And, it's one of those things you don't even recognize it at the time. You just kind of do it. And then when you look back, you're like, man, if I didn't have that opportunity, I wouldn't be here. So to Skip and everybody there, hats off. Thank you. Thank you for continuing to support what I do. Skip, you're very kind, and it's appreciated. So with that, he had a very specific cocktail he wanted. Now,
We're gonna head out.
okay, hey,
I appreciate it. No problem.
see you, dude.
We'll see you more.
I think I'm out. No, I got Chloe's got volleyball tryouts.
All right.
Thank you,
See
Josh.
When it-
Thank
See
you
you guys.
so much for
No
coming.
problem.
All right, see you. Bye, everybody. So he had a very specific, and it was a Stoli martini with blue cheese stuffed olives. Now, there's one thing I wasn't sure of that was in there or not, so I'm going to improvise because you have touched on one of Shelby's favorite cocktails, but I gotta go dirty with it because I am going to keep her happy, if that's okay, for this evening. So we're coming in with let's just why change it now? Let's keep going with how we're doing these cocktails. So first thing, he was specific, Stoli. So not only do we go Stoli, we went Stoli Gold, one of the top Stoli vodkas they have. Deliciousness, smooth, clean, and we're gonna go. Gonna go 2 ounces of that. Then we're going to turn around and we need our vermouth. One thing that, again, I always tell people, I know everybody's like, don't do it, I don't like vermouth. Get good vermouth, get fresh vermouth. It really does help cut it, and you're going to go half. So about 1 ounce, maybe a little shy, but an ounce of vermouth. And then we're going to dirty it. And the dirty is brine, olive brine. One of the best ones that we have found over the years is by Filthy. I mean, it just makes sense. Filthy brine. Now, it's up to you how dirty you like it. When I order, I tend to try to help the bartender out by telling them, I said, I like it extra dirty. And that's a very subjective term, right? They don't really ever get that. So I then explain to them like Kardashian. And then they're like, got it. And that's when they pour in olive brine. So we're going to go right there. A good heavy ounce of that. Then we're going to come in here. We're going to ice that glass up while we're waiting. And then, now, here's the great debate. Martini, shaken or stirred?
Christina wants to know if you can make a second one.
We can do it right now. Can you give me one more of those glasses? And then
Stirred.
Stir.
Half and half.
Half and half. We'll stir it for a little bit and then we'll shake it. So the debate is because the rule in the cocktail laws dictate that if there's no fruit or juices in it, you do not shake it. However, the martini is by far the most controversial of all these, and a lot of people will want it shaken. Shelby, in fact, is one of those that absolutely wants her martini shaken, just like Bond, not stirred. It's just a world she's in and loves, and by golly, if that's how she likes it, that's how we make it. And
ice fields
and part of it, there is one reason why you would do that. Some people are like, oh, it'll dilute it, it'll make it. Well, there's nothing wrong with, first of all, a little dilution in your drink. Some of the older cocktails, because they didn't have ice, actually called for water, and that was because a cocktail, sometimes it needs to be cut down a little bit. It's too much. So that's not a bad thing. And second of all, and this is, I know for Shelby, her big thing, you just, sometimes you need it just to be cold. And the colder, the better. And you cannot, it is hard to get a cocktail ice cold simply by stirring. So, now a little history on the martini, because you're not getting off that easy. I'll get her all done. I know they're getting nervous here. Paul, we're in crunch time. We gotta finish these. You're never gonna make it. Oh, look at this. All right, so let's cold while we're pouring one. Let's get some olives out. We'll let that. Here we go. By the way, if you're wondering about the shirt for this one, I do not know how. Are you going to put a fish inside your martini? Where in the world is this going to fit? We go through a lot of blue cheese stuffed olives. I can promise you that. And by far, the best blue cheese stuffed olive that we have come across is from Bridgetown Finer Meats. BFM, right there. We've gone through a lot of them, but they are delicious. Now, the other, if you're looking at this cocktail, one thing when you get a dirty martini, a lot of times it's very cloudy, hazy, and that's because it's unfiltered brine. What's nice about the filthy is that the brine is filtered, and it just adds a nice clean layer on top of everything else. So we're going to come in and get these olives. Oh, right there. One of the greatest classic garnishes. And I believe Skip actually, and I might be wrong, but I believe you told me you actually have a blue cheese stuffer. Like he has a tool that will allow him to stuff his own own olives. That's a great level. That is a great level to be. Easy. So, shelves. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna taste yours just to make sure it's safe.
Just to make sure it's safe. Why don't you just sniff it?
Yeah, you'll be happy. I'll let you grab both those. This is end of the night. These cocktails. I mean, we're like running a bar now. They're being delivered. So the dirty martini. So one thing I do want to go over just a couple. If we're going to leave you with anything, I got to give you a little history, or else I will be upset with myself. So where does the martini name come from? Some people think it actually comes from a place, Martinez, California, actually during the gold rush. So basically, there was there's a gentleman who hit it rich, right? And he goes into the bar and he asks for some champagne. The bartender basically didn't have champagne, and he's like, "Let me make you a drink." And that drink basically was gin, vermouth, and bitters, maraschino liqueur, which we've had. Alan's puckering up, but that some people think that was one of the roots of the martini that we know now. It was actually called the Martinez Special. And it actually tried to order one later in San Francisco, and nobody could ever recreate it. So that's one theory. Then another one, some will say it's named for actually, well, we don't have it, but Martini and Rossi is a vermouth that's used, and everybody's heard of Martini and Rossi. And some people believe that actually that came out first in the early 1800s, and that was one of the first cocktails it was used in, and therefore that is where the martini came from. Then there's also a Marguerite, and she is said to have put her name on it. It was named after her, and that was one of the first recorded. And that martini was gin and vermouth. And most people do agree, while I'm a vodka fan, that the gin martini was in fact the very first martinis that were actually out there. And we're going to just go with those. That's good 3 solid. How many do we have left?
We have.
So let's get a count.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 6 left.
6 left.
An hour and 45 minutes.
So 6 left.
15 minutes piece.
15
actually,
minutes.
I think less than 6.
Nope, 6 cocktails left. The one T-shirt's the same for the last 2.
Okay.
We have a book to sign. Hold. Hold, please. Oh, gonna skip. Hip. Letting me. Oh yeah, that one. Oh, well, I'll fix that one. I know what we got to do. Thank you for letting me work my way through school. Now, work your way through this cocktail book. Cheers. Well, there we go.
All right.
There's that one.
I'll try.
Oh yeah, Lemonua.
That's all clean.
No,
Andy Lopez says, I found you.
you found me?
That's what he says.
Oh, I didn't know we were lost.
He's on YouTube now. So.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's better. Thank you. Perfect. Perfect. Let's put this guy. Will not work. Trying. Sorry, guys. It's hard to fit 80 bottles of alcohol in a 50 bottle section. We got one coming up.
I know. I tried to get Yvonne to get out today. She's like, I gotta lay low.
Why? In trouble?
She's been working like 6 days a week.
Wow.
What's she do? She's one of our new managers at a funeral home. Oh, okay. So she's just been working a lot. She's like, I need a day off. I need to lounge. Well, you can lounge and drink.
Which funeral home?
Spring Grove.
Oh, okay.
The main one.
Okay.
I work the cemetery office.
Got it. That place is beautiful.
Yeah, right now, man, with the trees and the fall color.
I just did massive first of all. And I love all the little nooks and structures and roundabouts.
We're back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? All right. Sorry. Sadly, the beer tastes good.
Is that the natty?
Still in a natty. Yeah.
Tastes better if you hadn't poured it in there.
Yeah, I know.
Goes down a lot quicker.
Oh.
All right.
Did you put up, somebody put up Spring Grove for me?
Well, you know,
Oh, who did that? Did you do that?
I guess.
I think you did before.
I did. All right.
Yeah. We are now officially forgetting what we've done and not done.
Do we need
Shelves? Do you need a cap for that
We already did it.
filthy?
I already did it.
What?
That's the new one.
Yeah, but you can't read it.
Oh. Did I take it away? It's so good. Yes.
But that's behind the.
Oh, no, you're fine. I don't need, I'm sorry. That was me. Perfect. So, yeah, here we are. Oh.
Underneath.
Yes, perfect. Yes. All right. Folks, here we are. 45. Cocktail 45. We are in the what hour?
The 23rd hour. 23rd hour.
23rd hour. Yeah, 23rd. Yeah. It's falling apart a little bit. but I think in a really fantastic way.
it's a beautiful way.
It's a beautiful, beautiful.
It's a glorious.
Fireball in the sky, just fireball. Geez,
No
don't say
fireball. That was done last night.
That was last night. That was a pretty good one, though.
It was good. The hot tamale.
Yeah, the hot tamale. That was a surprisingly good cocktail. Mm-hmm. But here we are. We're number 45. And shout out to Spring Grove. I tried to do some of these towards the end because I wanted to give them special attention because they have been great partners. One of the things I didn't really think about is me at the end trying to give people special attention. But hey, just all you can do is relish the day. See. But I will say, I mean, in the world of business, if you are going to appreciate relishing the day, it's at a cemetery. Anyway, again, I do want to give Spring Grove. So they have been with us quite a long time, helping us. They have actually gone with us to distribute coats back when we were allowed to do that. They've always tried to get us involved with media. We always try to, a lot of times we do donations, and this is actually part of the show. Part of this whole 24 hours is actually because of Spring Grove. Now, I'm not saying that to blame them. It's not a bad thing, although right now I could see why it could be. But here's why. One of the things that when we got involved with Spring Grove that they said is we want our people to see what we do. So, part of that is, when they donate, I would go there. We would pick the check up. I would send them photos and pictures of what we've done, and they would go have the opportunity to help us distribute coats that they helped purchase. And that's part of why we did what we did with this telethon. Is as much as everybody that maybe is that owner or manager who says, yeah, give Paul $500, $1,000, whatever the number is. I love that and I appreciate it, but I also recognize that you should want your people to see what's going on with that money, and so they can do it. And I think it's fantastic. So because of Spring Grove, who basically says, hey, show our people, I took that a step further with this telethon because I really wanted people that were on here to be able to say, so everybody that had a cocktail, we tried to give them some range of when we would try to do it. So if they wanted to tell their people and what's going on, they could tell them to get on YouTube and they could sit and watch, and then people could say, you see that guy? Do you see that crazy drunk guy who is making a cocktail at 3 a.m? That's our attorney. It's a lot of pride in that. Yeah, that's our guy. If we get in trouble, that's the guy you're going to call. If you ever have a problem, you call him up. Not on a Saturday, on a 24-hour telethon, but that's the guy you're going to call up. It is. So that I really do. And again, I give them a lot of kudos because they started with us when we were young doing this. We've grown it a lot now, and they've helped us do that. So again, a cocktail for a cemetery. I wanted to find something that kind of gave a nod to, the memorials that are out there. And so this cocktail actually has a lot of history. So Spring Grove, if you don't know this, and we have somebody with Spring Grove. So if I say anything wrong, you just yell at me from the other room. Is that a deal?
What?
If I say anything wrong about history, let me know. But I believe Spring Grove is one of the oldest cemeteries in the Ohio area. At least, I don't hear anybody objecting, so we're going to say that's good.
Sure.
It is steeped deep in history. You can spend days learning about the history of Spring Grove Cemetery. But let's be clear: you can spend days trying to drive out of Spring Grove Cemetery if you don't understand the roadway markings. That's a true story. But the truth is that they have a lot of history. So I wanted a cocktail that was a nod to history and a nod to memorials. Enter the stone fence. So, the stone fence actually is stone fences you see all over the country, and they are in a way they're all over across New England, back and forth through. They say there are I think in the 1700s they built more stone fences across the eastern part of the United States than roadways in some states even have now. I mean, they're just, it's massive. And they serve as a memorial in many ways to the land, the previous homes and structures and everything that was ever been built out there. There are still over 250,000 miles of stone fences in this region, eastern United States. That is a lot of stone fence. And here's to put it in perspective. It took, on average, a stone. Oh my gosh, a mason. That would be the right word. Quarryman, the guy who built walls. He could average about 20 feet a day when he was building a wall. Now, take that to 250,000 miles. That's
2 or 3 weeks, right?
It's got to be a few weeks. I think so. And that's just staying up, and we know that's not easy to do. So, but they really do. They serve as a memorial to the past. So the same drink also has a lot of history. You've heard of the name Ethan Allen. Ethan Allen?
Great furniture store.
It is a fantastic furniture store. And when you go to Ethan Allen, that furniture store, they will make you drink stone fence till you're drunk, and you'll pay exorbitant prices. Ethan Allen, leader of the Green Mountain Boys, and started as militia to defend the landowners against those Yorkers. And Revolutionary War, they actually were brought in to help fight the British. Anyway, they actually were pivotal in protecting. I think you forgot the dam. What? Oh, did I forget to say that? They were pivotal in the capture of Fort Ticonderoga. And the night before that battle, they actually met and they sat and they all drank stone fences. So 1775, again, a lot of history steeped in this cocktail. For God's sakes, Paul, make the damn drink. So this is a great one. We're going to go with, we need a dark rum. I'd like to mix it up a little bit because yeah, right? No, this is a delicious. Here we go. Oh, let's go. We're going to go old double aged dark rum. We're going to go 2 ounces. Yeah, we go 2 ounces dark rum.
Nikki Wiedeman's been trying to say hi for a while, and I keep forgetting to call it out, but she just said hi. You guys are in the home stretch.
Oh, she's on YouTube.
She is.
I'm glad everybody's been able to do it. Quite honestly, in the perfect world, moving into YouTube wouldn't be the worst thing anyway.
Yeah.
I love Facebook until like this happens. Then we're going to come in with cider. You want to get like a good natural cider, not purified, clarified, all that. This is what we want. And you're going to go 5 ounces. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta count, and 5. And then the last thing, basically, we're gonna put a dash of bitters in there. We're gonna go with some aromatic bitters, just a dash or 2. And, try not to break anything, Paul. A little bit of ice. Bitter cold. Now this is a great fall drink too. You know what I mean? There is. Yeah, this is classic. Great fall weather. Apple cider. Olay. Right there. That's it. Coming in. Emergency. During the Revolutionary War, they actually ran out of gunpowder in certain battles, and the redcoats would actually use emergency to fire off their muskets. And so what they didn't realize, though, is the power of emergency would shoot that musket off, but even if it hit them, it would heal them because of the emergency. It was the ultimate double. No,
Heal them as fast as
yeah, there you go. Little emergency right there. And we are coming in. Let's go with, I don't have a knife, so we'll do this. I know we've done a lot of, I've really gotten hooked on the twist tonight.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, it works, and it smells so good. Right?
It smells amazing.
No, I have vacated. She has not.
There. We're gonna.
Well, my kids are home, so like I had to take to work.
My kids are home. That's why I'm here.
Hang out with
That's what I thought I heard.
That's what I heard. I heard my kids are home, so I decided I was gonna come over here. There it is. Cheers, right there. Rocks, glass, stone fence. Oh, yeah. That's actually.
It was given to us as a gift.
Cheers. There it is, folks. Your Stone Fence Spring Grove. Seriously, thank you very much for supporting us, sponsoring us, helping us. And oh my God, no, sinner. Sinner.
What is
Sinner.
that?
Appropriate. Not for the
Not-
purist. Not for the purist.
That'll burst into flames if you bring it in here.
I don't want it in my house. I don't want it in my house.
Oh hey, we could have. Oh wait,
Paul, Shelby, this is my wife Tiffany. She knows Denver really well.
Anybody would like to try Stone Fence? Rum and apple cider.
You like apple cider and rum?
Yeah, we just timed this up. I had no idea what it was.
There
So
This guy was sleepy today when I saw it.
barely. You what? What do you mean? We're like take a nap every once in a while.
Did you get a bottle of Jaeger?
we go. Yes.
Yeah, baby. Oh, thank you. Got to get that.
So you could take some of the Jaeger and some of
Yeah,
Orange Monster and make a Jaeger month.
It was given to us.
we could. Yeah, we could get that. Yeah, say that. Just it's yeah. Yep.
That's what's good about
Yep. That's dirty.
All right, we are. Oh, you know what? You got to do a.
Oh, I got to do a book. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's.
Then her get a martini.
I bet it was a dirty
What
one.
do you
Applied, it was applied topically.
What's your cord?
Got it.
Got it. You're on it.
All right, I gotta.
Here we go.
Martini,
Well, he's the one that went into the martini. He probably, he's the one that caused the collision.
So my pictures didn't really.
Thank you. For continued support. Now let us support you with the cocktail.
Yeah, I feel like I've lived like
Cheers.
another life since that 6:30.
All right.
All right.
Did you start your last week too?
Here we go.
All
I'm gonna
right.
hand that off.
Yep.
All right. What are we up to? 46?
6.
Oh, hey.
Everybody's alarm clock.
Well, and she even in here, her alarm clock. She sat in the chair and then the alarm clock.
Oh, I gotta switch up here.
Now check a wow.
Which line?
Yep, Nashville, yep.
Yeah. Am I saying it right?
Yep, Wick line.
You go ahead. I'll have something else. Okay. I tell you what. Garrett's one working price.
Grayson. The other one, yeah.
Grayson. It's barely. Yeah, Garrett's.
We're in good time now.
Grayson is
As long as we don't have
full adult male. All of a sudden.
We're
Yeah.
15 apiece.
Like, he can
15
bust the
ahead.
entire restaurant. He can carry whatever he wants.
14 ahead. 13 ahead.
Nice. There's enough.
Oh, Fan. It's weird, it's delayed. So you're doing it, but it's gonna take about 10 seconds for it to happen.
Now I can see myself.
Hey.
Nice. I just wanted to make sure I had. Yeah, I had to make it.
Is it all right?
Yes, it's good. All right, I'm gonna come and talk about the boss a little bit.
Oh my gosh, yeah, get in here.
At this stage in life, I feel like I should have probably written something down. But you know, details.
Have a seat. At this late stage of the game, I probably I should be as well. But you know what? We're kind of winging
You
it.
don't have anything.
No.
We're seated of our pants. I didn't provide anything when I signed him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to talk about your boss? What?
Well, he's the one that bought the cocktail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow.
He's an agent for a company that shall not be named. Not sure if this would be, valuable marketing
Sure. Let me double
content.
check. All right, we're jumping in,
All right.
right?
Yep.
46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
15 minutes.
It doesn't take that long to make a Manhattan.
No. But, and so, do we have everything we need? But he was specific. It wasn't just a Manhattan.
Well, I think he wanted Woodford, if you have Woodford.
Yeah.
But it depends on who wants to drink the Manhattan, really, is what it comes down to.
Don't know.
I mean, people aren't going to refuse a Woodford Manhattan.
No, they're not. That'll be a good one right there. I promise. We'll find somebody. Are you a Manhattan? No. No. No.
I'm a Manhattan person,
Right there.
but I have to still be a mom. I'll take a sip.
Done. We'll make it a share.
3 or 4.
We'll get the wheel.
Yeah.
Angostura. Aromatic. And orange. Yeah.
Well, pulling all of them.
Yeah. You have a lot of little fun stuff.
Yeah.
So, we're on, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm standing here like I'm waiting for.
Waiting for the camera to come
I'm
on.
waiting to like action. Like.
Do you want me to tell
Marner said,
about
I'll drink
Dave
it.
Wickline?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, please start us off with this one.
So Dave Wickline is my boss of 22 years this coming week.
Cherries.
And he is like a big brother to the three of us who work for him. And he supports all of our wacky endeavors, just like a Cocktail-A-Thon, for example. Another coworker's 4-H program for her daughters. Who sponsors pigs and cows and the like. And anything that our kids are selling, he's just right on the money. He actually donated to my birthday fundraiser for the LC coat drive that I had last February as well. So he's always all in to donate, and
That's right. You raised a chunk of money on that.
$1,050.
Yeah, I was gonna say you busted you had $1,000 goal. Wait.
No, I had a $250
Okay,
goal, and I
it was
kept raising the roof.
That's what it was. I thought I remember 500.
It was
Yeah.
250, then or 200. Then I raised it to 500. Then I raised it again, I think, to 750, and then it just kept going. And
Wow.
yeah,
That's fantastic.
yeah. So anyway, thank you, Dave, for
Yeah, thank you, Dave.
the coats for the kids and the turkeys for the homeless shelter in Gallipolis, Ohio,
That's
where he's
awesome.
from. Mm-hmm. Yep.
See, I just love that. That's fantastic. It's a great give back. It's appreciated. Thank you for jumping into this, helping, letting them jump in and do this. It's fantastic. So we're going to do a Manhattan for you. I wish you were here because we're going to pull out the Woodford for this one. It's a double oaked Woodford. This is a very, very nice bottle. But nothing but the best for people that want to drink here.
Support kids.
Absolutely. As we said in an earlier video, what we've learned about helping the kids and drinking, we aren't able to give the alcohol directly to the kids.
Unfortunately.
It's frowned upon. That is. However, we can give the alcohol to the adults, and then the money can be used to buy coats for the kids. It's the loophole.
Beautiful thing.
It's the loophole, and that's where we live. We've said it. We know it. That's just how the life works. And so here we go. Now this is definitely not a tough drink, but it can be messed up. People can mess this up all the time. Perfect world. I'm going to do this with just some regular ice ball. Obviously, can make it a nice little fancier, but
We're out.
we're out. We're going to say we're
fresh out of ice
Fresh
balls.
out of ice. We are. We got nothing. We got no ice balls. We got some ice though, but we got enough. We're gonna make it. So anyway, 2 parts. So we'll go 2 ounces of bourbon.
Ah,
I know.
that's AWHH.
That is, and it is delish. That one, it's already good, but
Right.
this is how we step it up. Then 1 part sweet vermouth. This is why it's so important you have a good vermouth, because if you don't, you are really about to just kill this cocktail. Then we're going to come in with 2 dashes of Angostura bitters.
Careful of the false positive.
Yeah, we're so 2. We'll be quick.
Perfect.
Seems good. And then 1 dash of orange bitters. I think we got it. Voila. And then I think we might. We don't have.
Do you need ice?
Oh no, we're good. I do believe I had some larger.
Ooh,
We
very
have a bit of a
nice.
glacier. You may not have.
Ice balls, but we have
We
glaciers.
got ice glaciers.
It's fancy up in here.
And then
macerated in that ice.
Yeah, see that? Look at that. We'll just give a nice stir. Chill. Like us are being chill.
Right.
Plus, that's getting chill.
It's just a chill.
What kind of soothing is this?
Chill environment.
We got a Manhattan going on.
Oh.
Not one that we've.
During our intervention block, so they might miss it. Reading intervention, or not reading your space. Because they've already done two.
Oh, yeah.
I did first grade for 14 years. A lot of my first graders would get pulled because they.
Oh, how could you forget?
How?
How? I know. Really. At this point,
45.
45 cocktails in.
All right,
46.
fine. You can forget it a little.
Has he had a sip of all 45?
Yes,
Oh,
he has had
yeah.
a sip of all 45.
And then some, right?
Every school experience.
But you've only really, you drank the one with your soccer guys, but other than that, I don't really remember you drinking a cocktail. Just
Yeah. Do the
Oh.
old. Everybody's out there, and I'm like. No.
yeah.
Oh, that's good. Could be better.
AWHH. Oh, what is this?
Yeah, this is definitely one where we could do well with.
Now we're cooking with butter or Luxardo cherries.
Exactly. Oh, boy, that could take for a while.
I know.
Let's just get in there.
Y'all better sleep well tomorrow.
You want to see us out walking around?
I miss you every so often, and tomorrow will be one of the days.
And now.
You need a hand with that. What can I do? Now that you moved it, it's like a blister showing up after.
It's amazing, just as little bit of just a few bitters, and how fantastic that really mellows out.
That's tasty.
Yeah, because you still have the heat on the back end, but it's fantastic.
Yummy. Thank you, Dave Wickline, for the coats for kids. He actually paid an extra $50 so he didn't have to walk through the pyrotechnics because early on that's what he had said. And so I'm like, you can come and walk through the pyrotechnics. He's like, no, I'll pay an extra $50.
I don't want to do
have
it.
to walk through the pyrotechnics.
But he did miss out on the Woodford.
The Woodford. Well, I can assure you he has some.
He has some, yeah.
Yes. It's kind of his jam.
Deserves a great cocktail. Hope you can find one in here.
Or another
You're going strong. You're going strong. I'm here to support. I'm here to encourage.
I slept. I haven't been very productive. I've been still work all day.
Cheers.
The support team over here has their feet propped up, slippers on, doing really well.
All right.
All right. Signed, sealed, delivered.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Don't forget to change your shirt.
Yep.
Excuse me, Denver.
What are we up to? 47.
Why somebody trying to get through? They're making you move. They're making you move.
Hug.
Oh, this is a great one. Coming back. We're not leaving yet, people.
You have another
Your drive is
before?
No, well, I still have places to go.
this is moochie. This is
Well, I know I have to like go to my beads for my kids, and because I'm not cooking dinner, I'm not doing flames and food after no sleep, really to speak up.
You've been all right, going strong all day.
Well, I mean, I slept for probably like 4:30 to 5:45, and then I went home at 1.
Oh, I
And
wondered.
yeah, I've been like, you know, aside from rides and wake up.
Because she has so young kids. No one doesn't even come out of this room.
Yeah. Oh.
I left it not living room.
Yeah, I don't think I'm Mercedes. That would not be mine. That would be Paul's. Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Low stress.
And then I got another probably hour and a half nap to 2 hours in the afternoon when I left here before I picked Grayson up from work. So no, I don't trust myself with blame and he's owls. He's owls.
Okay, what's next?
April.
You getting the big guy out again?
To drive.
Huh?
So we're getting the big guy out again?
She did the in-class.
Yes.
Yeah. They keep calling. I'm like, he's not motivated. And, you know, I mean, if somebody doesn't want to drive, I'm not going to really make them. Bless you. Oh, birthday season. Thank you.
Birthday season.
So, yeah.
Okay, you would not like this.
Okay. I think it's delicious.
It's
good.
That is smooth. Oh, God.
This is what Growie made me when we were over there.
How's it hanging in here? It's staging here.
This is incredible. What would you do in a bigger space different than this? This is wonderful. Some refrigerators are in there.
All right. I think we're gonna get slowed down.
I think we're good. We'll get it
3
right.
more.
4.
Well, yeah, I mean after this.
We'll get interrupted.
What phone hasn't rang in a while?
We're going to ask for it to ring here after this one.
Okay. Oh, we don't even have everything yet. Yeah, bring them in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's
Look
get
out for
all
that.
The big
Last time we had that in here,
Yeah,
I
it was
think
early.
I have a lot of it
We,
still on my
You know what, I'm
pants.
gonna actually participate a little.
Does this go in as well?
All right, I think I'm gonna have to pee real quick. I'm sure everybody happy to know that.
Make sure.
Alright. We're just talking about the camera that is running Twitch to them is an iPhone, an old iPhone, and I've got a few of those that they're great to use for cameras.
We got a few comments on here. Did you?
Really?
Okay.
W Tracy 1. What's the Arsenal drink?
Oh,
Sorry, that's Merv.
the Arsenal. I don't know if they're listening still or when that happened. So the Arsenal drink, that was the Orange Crush.
Orange Crush.
Yeah, so orange vodka. See if I can do this. You ready? Orange vodka, 2 ounces. Then orange liqueur. I believe we use Contro, 1 ounce. The juice of a whole orange.
A small newt.
Yes, small newt. And then top it all off with Sprite.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, between that and the Condor, they were very.
Yeah, they were.
To me, it was. I know they weren't the same.
Also, Becky Kirk says, "This is great. Keep it up, y'all." And looks delicious.
Well,
not sure what time that was, but thank you.
That's fantastic.
Do you know Becky Kirk?
I don't.
I do not. So.
We'll have to try to see if we can get a bigger screen, maybe move it down so we can. It's easier to see comments on Twitch. We can maybe get a bigger following.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Just talking about.
It's very fresh.
7 in the tub, 13 in the tub.
Yeah, Twitch is really nice because they just allow you to let it run.
Yeah.
That has been great.
Right, so anybody could just drop in.
I think we get away from
All right,
Facebook if
I think
we
we're
post
caught up.
Links to both. We could probably.
Whoa.
Easy with that one.
I know. It's like,
jeez. Here it comes again.
I think we were 3 drinks in.
Don't tell
when
anybody
we
I'm
first
in
did this.
Yeah, shh. I'm gonna hide behind this bottle. Galliano. From small bottle. So here we go. We're at 47.
4 more.
4 more after this.
3 more after this.
The math is
4 total.
4 total. 4 total.
4 drinks.
We're at almost 6.
You gotta roll.
Easy. We have over 15 minutes.
But we're gonna get a phone call on the phone here.
I don't think so.
Somebody's gonna call. They're gonna want to talk to you. They're gonna make that final donation to put us over $7,000. We're $240 short.
Wow.
What? We are at $240 short of
$7,000 just from the call-in fund.
Those are just call-ins.
Just call-ins. Had to talk to Paul.
Oh.
Had to talk to Paul.
I'd have to talk to me. I thought I would think it'd be a lot less.
You're right. Maybe they thought they weren't talking to you.
Well, here we are. We're at 47. Do we need to restart, or are we just gonna?
It's up to you.
Well, wait. We have 1 hour left, right?
Correct.
I think we do a quick reset.
All right, we're gonna reset.
We're reset, and we're going to. Is this hour 24 then?
Oh, backbone.
Let's do a call first.
All right.
Holy cow! Here we go. Blue Monkey Quarantina. Somehow we're still open. Whoa, Michael Smith. How are you, sir?
Good, I had to call to put you over the 7,000.
What?
We'll throw 250 at it.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Coming in.
Whoa!
Man, that is unnecessary. But we have now gone over 7,000. That is unbelievable. We are at 7,000. The production manager over here is really getting slow with the math and the writing. $7,010 is where we are.
That is amazing.
Man, that is awesome. Mike appreciates so much. That is
Holy cow.
unnecessary. We haven't even got to your cocktail yet.
I know it's coming up. I'm sorry.
No, it's bad enough you have to see me on here. Here it's worse in person. It's just yeah, you're good. You're safe.
Complimentary, good work,
It was mesmerizing, wasn't it? If we could have zoomed in on it, I could have just closed my eyes for just 10 swirls. But hey, we're still in it. We're still somehow we're still rocking and rolling. I do not know how, but we are. It's crazy. Well, sorry you weren't able to make it down, but again, it's all good. I do have a fun drink for you coming up, so hopefully you can see it. If I can remember what it is, we're going to be in good shape. Yeah, and we may just be making up stuff by then. Actually, it's next.
It's next.
Yeah, you're next, aren't you?
Quarantine happened, and then
I think maybe so.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Well, this will be interesting. We'll talk. Let's if you have a chance, we'll get started. Call us back when we're doing yours. All right, Mike. Hey, appreciate it. Good hearing from you, and man, thank you. That's huge,
Yes.
huge. Cheers.
here we are.
We did it.
We did it. Over 7,000.
$7,000 to talk to you.
Unreal.
That's crazy.
That's
What is that, like a couple hours normally?
That's my attorney's fee. That is it's like 45
This is
minutes.
cheap.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Prices.
Amazing.
So, this is to get this in my hourly fee. I would have to work about 7,000 hours.
Yeah, I've heard that. I saw it
And
online.
about $1. About $1. Sometimes more, sometimes less. I mean, all right, so we're in.
Well,
We're gonna do it. All right, so now let's make a switch. Let's kick it off and let's go into the last hour because it is officially really the last hour.
Yes.
Are we in hour 23 right now?
We are in hour 23. We're going to hour 24.
And that's all we got to finish.
Oh, we gotta finish.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right,
24
everybody
hours.
on right now.
Yeah, give us 2 minutes. We're clicking off.
30
Reset.
seconds.
30 seconds. We got it down to a science.
All right, here we go.